What's up, everybody? Dennis here. You know where I'm at. Yep, I'm at the farm. I was gonna go hunting tonight. As you can see, it's cold. It is 47 degrees here. Sun is glaring, but it is cold. So the last video regarding the ATN X Sight 5, I had an issue. At recoil, the scope shut off, corrupted the files on the SD card. So contacted tech support, A+ as usual. Got the RMA sent out, got it back this past Saturday. Within a week, I got my scope returned, which is great. So this morning, I decided to go to the range. We have an indoor range that has 100 lanes. I have 100 yards indoor. So what I use is, I use those splash targets, neon green, so I can actually see when I'm zeroing the scope. Well, put the scope out at 50, nothing. Fired another round, nothing. Moved it into 35, 3 more rounds, nothing. All right, let's try 25. I'll work backwards. 25 yards, nothing. Nothing on paper. So I feel a tap on my shoulder. Range officer is tapping on my shoulder. He goes, "Hey, where are you aiming?" I'm like, "Bullseye, center." He goes, "Your last 3 shots were in the ceiling." I'm like, "There's no way." Fire another round. Another round. Taps me on the shoulder. He goes, "I could see your bullet whizzing above." I was like, "All right, make the gun safe." He goes, he gets me a full-size target. He's like, "Just aim at the feet." It was a deer target, vital deer target. So I was like, all right. There was a small bullseye at the bottom. Crosshairs right on it. So I think they're, what, 3 feet in height, 36 inches. So I aimed, the bullseye was about 4 inches off the bottom. That's where the crosshairs were. I was up about 3 inches from the top at the deer's antlers. So now I had a reference point, and this was at 35 yards. So I zeroed the gun with those marks. I put the crosshairs where I aimed, and the zeroing crosshairs up all the way at the top of the target. That worked. It brought it within an inch from bullseye. So I was like, great, okay, we're on paper. We got it zeroed. So now I moved the target back to 50 yards. First shot, right outside of bullseye. I'm comfortable with it. I know how I shoot. So I was gonna bring it in, I was gonna re-zero it again to be dead on. Well, so after the initial shot, when I brought my crosshairs up to center mass, I had 2 crosshairs. I was already zeroed. I was out of zeroing. I had 2 crosshairs, almost like a double image. My next shot, my screen was flickering. It was fluttering. So with the fluttering, I had to do a hard reboot on the scope. After I started up, it was back to normal. I've had that happen once, and that was with my first scope last year. So after that flickering and fluttering, I didn't even get the lines like some people get, or the reddish color with the lines rolling through the screen. This was just a flickering of the entire screen. The entire view was flickering. So what I did is, this time I wanted to test the recording. So I hit record. The scope didn't turn off after recoil, but my screen went black. Had that happen before? I've never seen it. My brother Bill, he has never had that. My other son Izzy, he's never had that. But the X Sight 5 is, I mean, I'm gonna say it is a great scope. It is so aggravating. This is the most I've been aggravated with the scope. I think it was at 18 rounds of ammo. And then finally got it zeroed in, black screen, done, finished, packed up, got out of the range, got in the car, called Mr. Bill, screaming and yelling. On my way home, on the phone with ATN, thank you, Aaron. Aaron was great, technical support, awesome. First thing I did was, I said, I'm sorry, I am hot-headed right now. I need to vent. What's going on? I explained everything. He's like, oh yeah, I see you just got your scope back 4 days ago. I'm like, yeah. He's like, don't say another word. I'm putting it in right now. We're replacing your scope. You'll have your RMA, you know, as soon as possible. So we had a really nice discussion, talked about the scopes and everything. Aaron is a gentleman. If you have to call tech support, ask for Aaron. A+, all the way. There was no questions asked. I mean, so now I'm going to be getting my 4th scope. I harvested a lot of hogs, and since I bought the scope, it works. I missed quite a few because it didn't save 0. But I have, in the last 18 months, like 40 hogs under my belt, hunting this farm. And they're all recorded. You've seen in the past videos, my reviews, a 6-month, 1-year review. This time around is the most aggravated I've ever been. I don't know why, maybe because I just got it back for an issue. They repaired the scope and I had 10 times more issues than when I sent it there. So it's already sent out. By the time I got home from the range, RMA was in my email, printed it out, boxed it up, sent it off. So I was also told once they get notification that it's being sent from the delivery company, they're shipping out my new scope. So hopefully the next video I do with the new scope, I have a smile on my face and I'm not ranting and raving about this one. Oh, also before I forget, I did clarify this with Aaron. He also checked with his supervisor. I've said in a lot of my ATN videos that every time you get a replacement scope, your warranty extends from that new scope 3 years. That's not the case. From the date of your purchase is a 3-year warranty. So like right now I have a 1.5 years left from the date of purchase, which really sucks. Because I've been under the impression that every time you get a new one, your warranty starts over. It's not the case. From the date of your purchase is the start of your 3-year warranty. I've had a lot of issues in the last almost 20 months, but it works. When it works, it works. It's great. When it doesn't, call tech support, man. Those guys over in tech support are freaking awesome. Usually you get questions and this and that. Some of them want you to fill out a form in your email. Aaron, top notch. What a gentleman. Don't say another word. We're replacing your scope. So, I mean, that says it all. You know, sometimes you get a product like this and their tech support is horrible. You can't get in touch with them or whatever the case is. Here, their technical support, even their customer service is A+. So, all right, problems with the products, but they resolve it. I know a lot of people seen a few issues trickle in here and there, you know, and issues where the scope's got to go back. So, all right, guys. Hey, another thing. Do me a favor. We have a Facebook page, Gadsden Freedom Outdoors. We upload a lot of the photos that you don't get to see here. Go check out. Follow us on Facebook. We're starting to upload a lot of shorts and more videos on Facebook. We're trying to grow that Facebook community as well. So once I get my 4th scope back, I'll do another video. We'll get it to the range. I'll run it through all the tests, and then I'll do a video. And I'll let you know how it goes, what happened, the whole 9 yards. All right, guys, we appreciate each and every one of yous. Thank you.